this is fuck. This means fuck, by the way. What the hell is going on? Who made this decision? Fuck cord spider. The names of Pokemon tell a whole story. What the Pokemon does, who they are, everything. And because Pokemon is a global franchise, it's cool to see how that story can be retold in a different language and context. As a native Mandarin speaker and competitive Pokemon player, I went and broke down the name of every Pokemon in Gen 9. Here we go. So this means like new leaf cat, and this is like more developed flower cat. This means magical mask cat. Meowscarada 魔幻假面. It sounds a little bit like Meowscarada, but not really. 带火鳄炙烫鳄. Yeah, so this again, like these two, this is like still fire, and this is like boiling fire, and then croc. And then the last one, it's completely different. 古文假声鳄, skeleton, and then voice, crocodile. All three of the starters are the same in the translation. The first two is like water, fire, or grass. This is like chill water, duck. And this is like a more bigger stream water duck. And then the last one is just different. This is 狂欢浪舞鸭. This is like a partying wave dance duck. We have lechonk, pig 爱吃豚. This is like a pig that loves eating. Oinklong, 飘香豚. This means like, you know, in the movies when there's like a flying smell and it grabs you like a pie is flowing. This describes the smell, and then it's the pig. Tarantula, 团猪猪. So this describes spider. 团猪猪kind of sounds like that. It starts with T. So I think this is an example of using the sound to translate. This one I actually saw earlier. This is a swear word, dude. What is this? 操线猪. 超限猪. I don't know what the hell it is. This is fuck. This means fuck, by the way. What the hell is going on? Who made this decision? And this means like danger or like kind of cord. Spidops. It sounds nothing like Spidops. I don't know what. Fuck cord spider. It is, right? This is fuck. I'm not tripping. Yeah, dude, this is fuck. So this means fuck, and it also means control. I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense. When spider switches in, you know it's gonna fuck. 斗蟋蟀, shuai. Yep, so this means cricket. It feels like every name, the last character is describing the species, like a real world animal species. 猎腿黄. So 黄 means locust, and then 猎腿 means blazing legs. I guess it means low kick. It's kind of like a kick, right? Next, palmy, 不波. I don't understand. 不波, does that sound like palmy? This just sounds like two sounds. 不波. And this also just sounds like three sounds. 不吐波. And this is 八不吐波. Does that sound like Palma? Kinda, right? This is pure sound. Interesting. Everything else was like something describing the creature. This is pure sound. This means a pair of mouse. 一对数, that's a pair of mouse. 一家属, this means family of mouse. Next, Fidel. So this means small dog, 狗仔, and this means doe. Then the creature this time is in front, and then the doe is in the last part. 麻花圈. Ooh, that's so cool. Wait, this one's so cool. So 犬 is dog, and 麻花 is a Chinese food. This is 麻花. Doesn't Daxpan kind of look like this? That's really cool. What is it supposed to be? Combination of pretzel. Yeah, so it's supposed to be a pretzel, but in China, they're like, nah, bro, you mean Chinese pretzel. Next one, small live. Mini fu. I think this means like a plant, and this means mini. Oh, li niu. This is just a sound name. It looks like there's no more relationship to plants. Oh, li wa. It's just what this sounds like. Arboliva. Maybe when they can't decide what creature it is, they just go with the sound. Okay, Nakli. 岩石堡. This means salt rock, and this means like a gem, kind of. Knuckle stack. 岩石垒. So instead of one rock, it's a stack of salt rocks. 岩石巨灵. It means like salt rock spirit. So it comes from rock into stacks of rocks into a spirit. I wonder if that's lore accurate. Probably not. 探小事. So it's kind of a younger samurai, and then charcoal. Armor Rouge. 红雷凯奇. Holy shit, what a name. What a name, bro. That's cool. This is a dope name. This is a name you'll see in like some Chinese like martial arts novel. I think the rouge is Honglian, like kind of a reddish color. And then Kaiqi is like armor. And Cerulege is completely different. What is this? Cangyan Rengui. What the hell? This is also a badass name, dude. This is also a name you see in like some Chinese martial arts movie. Cangyan is like, it's a badass way to say flame. And this is Rengui, which means ghost of like blade ghost. It's also got 4 characters. That's how you know it's badass. Tadpole, Guangdou Zai. This means light. This means like a tadpole. And belly bolt, Dian Du Wa. This is like electric belly frog. Dian Haiyan. That's cute. So it's electric and describing a type of bird. And this is Da Dian Haiyan, meaning big watchel, in which that translates into kilo watchel. This is not kilo. This is big. Mastiff, jiao ao. I don't understand. Because this is all which describes the mastiff, the species. But this means father, like in a church, like a priest father. Oh, okay. So apparently my mastiff's name is from like the mafia. This is a combination of mafia, boss, and mastiff. I didn't know that. This means like father in a priest setting, but they're talking about Godfather, dude. From the hit movie Godfather. Wow. 石龙呲之眼. This means mole, and this is like sipping that juice. And this is 图标客. This means like graffiti artist, I think. Toad school, 原野水母. This means like ancient jellyfish. This is jellyfish, this means ancient. Toad school, 陆地水母. This is jellyfish, this means land. Land jellyfish. Is that lore accurate? Cloth. 毛岩蟹. This means furry cliff spider. Cliff crab. Crustacean, I guess. I think it's crab. Capsicid. 热辣娃. This means hot and spicy child. Scovillain. 很辣椒. This means rude and spicy pepper. How is this guy a pepper? Scoville. Maybe it's like Scoville. Relor. 虫滚泥. This is bug that rolls in the mud. Rabska. 虫甲圣. This means bug saint. Flittle. 飘飘雏. This is flowing little bird. Espatra. 超能焰驼. This means supernatural flamboyant ostrich. Tinkatink. 小断将. I think this means little blacksmith. And this is 巧断将. So this is like skilled blacksmith. And this is 巨断将. This is huge blacksmith. Wiglet. 海地鼠. So Diglett is 地鼠, and this means sea. Ocean Diglett. Wug trio, 三海地鼠. 3 ocean Diglets. Bombardier, 下石鸟. This means bird that drops rocks. 下石鸟. Finizen, 波普海豚. 波普, I think, is like the sound of the waves. So it's like wave dolphin. Palafin, 海豚侠. I think 侠 is quite a unique Chinese word. The concept behind it is that it's like a master of some kind. Like, I guess it's the kind of like the idea of hero in Western culture, but it's not exactly that. It's kind of its own thing. Dolphin hero. Pulong long. These 3 characters are what you see as like onomatopoeias in like a comic book. Pulong long mu. So this is straight up onomatopoeia of the sound of Rever Room. It's just the sound of a car starting. There's no name behind it. 摩托西, sick name. Motorcycle lizard. 摩托西. 脱脱引. Now, what is this supposed to be? This means worm. This 脱 either means to drag on or a tractor. Is earthworm related to a tractor? Glimet. 银光芽. Yeah, so this kind of means a gem, a bud, and this means the gem flower. I didn't know that Glimora was like a flower because it's like a rock type. 木仔狗. This means grave pup. And 牧羊犬 means grave dog. 蝉红鹤. Red silk and then crane. Setotl. This is 走音. This is whale. That's walking. I don't know. And this is 浩大鲸. So it's kind of mean a colossal whale. Which kind of makes sense because it's like a titan. Yeah, 清身血. This is describing a type of fish, and this means like a light body. Is that lore accurate? It sheds its own flesh with fillet away. Oh, I think, yeah, then the name is describing that. So it's like it's removing its body. 吃红霸, like a boss that's eating. Makes sense, because dozo means boss. Is this describing the food? Because tatsugiri is like a sushi, right? And this means like rice. It's like a sushi. This is describing a sushi. This means dragon on top. Oh shit, that name's sick. Wow. Annihilate. 气势侯. This means forsakening the world. This means monkeys that's forsakening the world. God damn, Annihilate. I wasn't familiar with your game, but that's a sick name. Not as sick as Claudezyre. Holy shit. Tu Wang. This means king of earth. Holy shit, this is even sicker. Oh my god. Qi Qiling. Okay, some lore here. So, Farigiraffe is a psychic giraffe, and the name is Qi Qiling. You might have heard of the name Qiling. What is it? What is Qiling? Well, it's a mythical creature. You can actually see it in the Dumbledore movie. In that movie, they have Qiling. When it was like a couple thousand years ago. Here. So in the Ming era, some people brought giraffes into China, and they're like, holy shit, that's a Qiling, that's a mythical creature. So in China, sometimes they believe that the giraffe is a mythical creature. These three names are sick. I fuck with these three names. Not as much as I fuck with this one. Tu Long Jie Jie. Maybe it's related to Dunsparce, because this is the Dunsparce. Yeah, okay. They're just adding sounds to Dunsparce, which makes sense. What is this? 蒲展将军. What the hell? Okay, so this means shogun or general. It's the sword on his head. So King Gambit is the sword on its head. Pu Dao and shogun. Hong Wei Ya. This means great, and this means teeth. Hong Jiao Wei. Makes sense. This means scream. This means tail. Meng E Gu. Brood bonnet. This means rude and aggressive mushroom. Zhen Yi Fa. This means to flutter, and this means hair. Pa Di Chi. Pa Di means slither. Wing means wing. Slither wing. Sha Tie Pi. This is sand. This is steel. This is skin. I don't know what they're doing with this translation. 铁彻机. This means iron. This means treads. 铁包袱. Baofu means bundle. Iron bundle. 铁臂膀. This is iron. This is like shoulder / arms. 铁脖葛. This is iron. This is like the jugular's part of your neck. Iron moth. This means iron. This means poison. This means moth. 铁荆棘. This is iron. This means thorns. That's translation here, bro. Any creativity? We doing any creativity? Oh, maybe we're doing it here. Hold on. Liang Ji Long. This means a dragon with a cold spine. And Dong Ji Long. This means dragon with freezing spine. And this means dragon with knives on its spine. Suo Cai Ling. This means like a kind of spirit that has a lot of money. So this means a really rich man. They're talking about the spirit here. Nah, bro. It's just a rich guy. 古简窝. This means the ancient simple snail, but this means ancient sword leopard. 古鼎鹿. This is referring to that on its head, and this character is exactly only referring to this thing. Also kind of looks like it. If you look at it, doesn't this kind of look like that? 古玉鱼. The character yu is fish in Chinese. Ancient jade fish. I guess lu is deer. And yu is fish, and pao is bao, but qian is not snail. This is probably Japanese. Like, I think a lot of Japanese derive from Chinese, and these three are, but this is not. Roaring moon. Hong Ming Yue. This is roaring, this is moon. Tie Wu Zhe. This is martial artist, and this is iron. Koraidon. Gu Le Dun. It's just a sound. I think Gu Le Dun kind of sounds like Koraidon. Miraidon is the same. 密勒顿波荡水. This means like waving water. 铁斑叶. This is iron, and this is like spotted leaves. 果蜜虫. This means a bug that's laced, like covered with honey. 果蜜 is honey, and this is covered with. 泡tai cha geist. Cha is tea. Oh, hold on. This name is so cool. 来杯粗茶. Wow. So let's start with Po Cha Geist. This is Si Mo Cha. It just kind of means a demonic tea. And this one, Lai Bei Cu Cha. This means give me a cup. Cu Cha, I think, is a specific type of tea. So this means give me a cup up, but also means give me like a grief. Like Bei means grief. So they're doing kind of a pun here. Basically, they're combining the ordering of the T and also like the ghostness of Sinistra. Okie dokie, go, zan, go. Zan means like when you give a thumbs up, when you give a like. So give me good likes. I didn't know that's what okie dokie stood for. I thought it's toxic. Isn't it toxic? Toxic chain? Monkey Dory, yuan zeng yuan. This is talking about like an ape, which it is. And this is to give wishes. And this is giving like peace. This is giving luck. And this means chicken. Pleasant. Oh, okay. Serendipity. So this means chicken that's giving serendipity, kind of. It kind of makes sense. Ogrepon. Gui Peng. Archaludon. Archaludon. Isn't Archaludon the Twin Towers? Am I wrong? No, it's a bridge. Ah, makes sense. Lugang Qiaolong. Oh, wow. This means steel bridge dragon. So they even say it in the... It's like bridge dragon, basically. Hydrapple. Mi Ji Da She. Great snake with a lot of honey that's gathering. Is Hydrapple honey? I thought it's just an apple. Is there any honey related? Nah, bro. They're just making that shit up. Gouging fire. 破空焰. This means flame that's burst through. 猛雷鼓. This means raging, and this means a drum beat. So instead of doing bolts of lightning, they're doing like bolt of the sound. Iron boulder. This means iron. This means like a molten lava boulder. 铁头盔, like iron helmet. This means helmet, no longer crown. What the hell? 泰勒巴格斯桃歹狼. So this is Peach, and this is like a runt.